How royal family really feels about Meghan's Netflix show. It took just minutes into the new season for the AFL world to demand answers after a Swans goal was bizarrely chalked off after it was deemed that the ball had deviated off a Hawthorn defender's fist after a goal review, but no one else seems to have seen it. The AFL's score review system has long lacked the technology to land on definitive decisions, and in recent years calls have mounted for it to be scrapped altogether, as it has seemed to only make things worse. Watch your club in the 2025 Toyota AFL Premiership season. Stream every round live in 4K, with no ad breaks during play, on KO Sports. New to KO. Get your first month for just $1. Limited time offer. Last season, if anything, it resulted in goal umpires so scared of making a howler that they would review the most obvious goals, bringing what is a fast-paced game to a grinding halt time and time again. While in 2025 it appears they are now attempting to find any way to rule out a goal. In just the first quarter of the Swans v Hawks match there were 3 score reviews, but one caught the attention of footy fans. Controversially, Oliver Florence's goal was downgraded to a behind after it was ruled that Hawks defender Jack Scrimshaw got a fist to it. However, as each camera angle was beamed out on the telecast and around the ground, it appeared he had missed it completely. You can make up your mind on if he got a touch by watching the behind in the player above, and safe to say Fox footy commentator Jason Dunstall was not impressed with the time the score reviews were taking or the decisions umpires were coming to. "I don't think anyone has touched that one," Dunstall said as vision of Florence's shot at goal was shown. "I think he has had an air swing and missed." But as he finished declaring the goal would surely stand, the decision came through that it would be called a behind. "We can see the ball deviate after making contact with the right fist of the Hawthorn defender," the goal review umpire declared. As the decision came through, boos rang out around the stadium and fans took to X to voice their anger at a new season again being impacted by the goal review technology. "I'm Hawks through and through, honestly. The AFL need to scrap this review balls *T with cameras from the 1960s. How anyone could definitely say that deviated is full of ****, one fan wrote on X. AFL goal review is nearly as bad as the NRL bunker. No deviation at all on that 2-goal swing now," another said. "Instead of shortening QTRS like Danger wants, just remove the score review. It wastes so much time," a third added. In the end the decision wasn't the difference as the Hawks won by 20. Sydney and Hawthorn were unexpectedly given season opener honours after the postponement of Thursday night's clash between Brisbane and Geelong. They justified the primetime slot with a fiery encounter that featured a sprinkling of tensions boiling over in between 80 minutes of quality football. Hawthorn led by as much as 27 throughout the third quarter before the Swans went on a 4-goal charge to set up a scintillating fourth quarter in front of 40,310 at the SCG.